Hello guys, today we are going to be looking at the weekly outlook for July 21st to July 25th, 2025. So looking at data, on Monday we don't have anything relating to GBP, Euro or USD. We'll have Governor Belly speaking on Tuesday, Fred Powell speaking on Tuesday, then Richmond Manufacturing Index. Now on Thursday we have PMIs. I dread these days like crazy because it comes with a lot of information that markets can just react different directions to. So I don't like PMI days. On Thursday also we have Euro monetary policy rate decision and on Thursday, so it's a very important piece of information. And on Friday, retail sales, and then so this week I don't see much of a consequential market mover data. Euro, I think it's just going to be them holding rates. There is nothing that is seemingly pointing towards a rate cut, so I think they're just going to hold rate for now. Now looking at general overview of the market, you could see the news of Trump talking about, or the market insinuating that Trump is looking out for a 15% base tariff for euro, and see how market reacted to it, and the whole talks on fuel and all of that. So I don't see much as regards to that. So things can unfold in between the week, but all of those are not really necessarily what the market is paying attention to currently. The market has gotten used to Trump, coming and then seeing a whole lot of nonsense, and then market will react and reprice. So I just already used to that. That could actually cause some volatility for day traders. But if you are more of like a swing trader, I think you are somewhat safe. Scalpers, professionals, they can have their ways and all of that, but it's really more harmful to to day traders and scalpers. So I think that is it when it comes to the fundamental aspects. Again, this is us looking at the sentiment aspect of the market or the week. Now we could see that for the remainder of the month, dollar is bearish. For the remainder of the month, dollar is bearish. So we also look at fundamental aspects. I don't think the market is. I think when there could have been much more sporadic move in dollar strength is if CPI came out way bigger than it came out. This is just like 0.1 difference from 0.6 anticipated. So I think we have a chance of markets really aligning with the sentiment. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to the chart. So on COT, I'm not really seeing much here. I think I would need to see COT data for next week to actually understand where we're really heading to. But for now, I'm not really seeing much. I could say dollar strength, but not yet enough information for me to conclude on that based on COT. I could also say dollar weakness, but I don't have much information now to really conclude on that as regards to COT. So let's look at the technical aspect of things. Now on a weekly perspective for DXY, we'll notice that the previous week closed higher than the previous week closed higher than the week before that. So CP is still up. Now it's very easy. It's easy, very easy for bullishness to continue after the second weekly bullish close. It's very easy. So if we are to continue bullish, we're going to head towards here, maybe probably towards here. So around 99. Now if we are to continue bearish, might be coming down to this weekly fair value gap. But we will need a strong piece of data that could actually make us violate the CP. So who knows? But I'm not seeing that happening, so might be more tilted towards bullishness or maybe probably a range. So let's see that. Maybe we'll close a little bit bearish. That could be it to start considering going down. But for now, I rather stick with bullishness for DXY. Now for Euro USD, we're seeing that the CP is still showing bearishness. So we might start to see either if we tend to become bullish, might just see market go up to this weekly order block and then starts going down, or could actually just see market come down to somewhere around this daily order block or probably around there. Either ways. Now for GBP, sure, I'm having headache. So but for GBP, if we are to go up, we look towards here. If we are to go down, we look towards this level here or towards here, as case may be. Now but we're still more tilted to the bearish side in GBP. Now let's look at the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we could see that CP is aligning towards bullishness, so we cannot be considering bearishness when the daily CP is actually pointing towards bullishness. So for now, we don't have any business on GBPUSD on bearishness except we see this close below this level, and which can be easily achieved. Then we will see that we can actually start anticipating market to come towards this level and probably this level. And then we are seeing this clean liquidity here, this swing lows. So who knows? So let's see how it goes. Then for Euro, we would see that the CP is also bullish. So except we see this low taking and then CP then aligning towards bearishness, we can now start looking to get down to here. But for now, in the daily time frame, we are still dollar bearish. We are dollar bearish. So on the daily time frame, even though when you look at market structure, we could see that swing, the swings we'll be having a lower highs, and then lower lows, So yeah, even if you look at GBP, you will notice also that I'll be having lower lows and lower highs. Yeah, as you can see, lower lows, and this is a high, lower high, lower high. So now if we look at DXY, we'll also notice that DXY has a daily CP that is bearish. So might tend to start going bearish except we see this high taking. Then we can now consider to keep going up in alignment with the weekly CP. Now most probably the weekly will win, but because it takes a new level of data or information, but then anything can happen. Trump can come out and say something can just happen and then flips everything towards the other side. But yeah, daily wise, I wouldn't want to be looking at buying until we see the CP aligning towards buys. But for now, when you look at the whole week, generally we'll be anticipating to see the market buy when it comes to DXY until, but that will only be something we'll be looking at when this high is taken, when the previous day high is taken, and then we'll close without taking the low or something like that. Yeah. So but if I'm just to come on Monday and take a trade, I might just want to stay out. I would want to stay out because we have two contradicting CPs from 2 time frame, with that of weekly being stronger. So, but yeah, gone on my head to take a position. I would actually align with this CP because yeah, it's a daily time frame. So even though I have this unfilled gap above here, so yeah, let's just watch and see. A lot of things can actually point me towards the direction I'm supposed to be going towards. But yeah, for now let's look at I just see like a rangy week or something like that. But this is just one of those weeks where you know you can't really tell. You can't really tell. You can't really tell. And based on CPI, I just don't think with what I'm seeing. I don't think market really cared so much about the CPI because CPI was on Wednesday, but you see DXY was like purish. You know, oh look at the open and the close. See, purish like oh god. So oh let's see. I'm really one of those weeks where I can't really say this is it. But regardless of what plays out, I would actually know how to tackle it. So yeah, this is for this week's anticipation. So see you guys during the weekend and have a nice trading week.